This is it, guys. There's no more profound words. There's no more pretty language to say. Just a very heartfelt thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.
From us to you.
Don't take any second for granted.
Make the most of your time. Memento mori.
UNUS.
UNUS.
Honest.
All three of us together.
Yeah.
Ready? 1,
Oh.
2, 3.
UNUS Annus.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Boozetooz. I am super excited to unbox this. So this just arrived like 2 hours ago, and I'm pumped to open it up. Now, before I unbox this figure, I have some more people who have bought stickers that I need to thank. I might pronounce this wrong. Jeremy Donaz or Dones, Caden aka Batco, J and Gee Youtooz, Jake W, and John Boy. There's still a few left if anybody wants to comp them, but thank you guys so much. And please enjoy the video. So the Youtooz community is going crazy over these figures right now. I'm sure you guys already know what it is, but let's check out a little sneak peek real quick. It's the UNUS ANNUS duo. Definitely one of the coolest drops of 2020. So let's get this guy out and let's check them out. This looks fantastic. Holy crap, this box looks incredible. So if you guys don't know what UNUS ANNUS is, it's a YouTube channel that Markiplier and Crank Gameplays Ethan created probably about a year and like 3 months ago. I think it started at the beginning of 2020. The whole thing about the YouTube channel was that they were gonna make one video a day and then delete it after 1 year. Delete the whole channel, nothing to be found of it afterwards. But it's pretty cool because it follows the whole theme of the channel, whereas their slogan is Memento Mori, which is Latin for remember death. So the whole thing about the channel is just enjoy every day at a time and don't take your time for granted, which I think is a very cool message. And obviously you can see there's a lot of white and black on this box. So white and black were like probably like the one of the biggest trademarks of UNUS ANNUS. Mark would always wear the white suit and Ethan would wear the black suit. So these things dropped on Youtooz and it was kind of weird. It wasn't like, I don't think it was a limited drop, like limited like to the amount of figures. It was more limited to time. So these went up for sale I think about a week before UNUS ANNUS ended. And UNUS ANNUS ended a couple months ago. They were up there for about 8 days before they got taken down. They got taken down at the end of UNUS ANNUS. So they did the drop a lot differently than they usually do. But it was good because it gave everybody who like didn't have the money the day it dropped a lot of time to actually get the figure. So I don't think as many people missed out on it as most rare figures. But a lot of people did miss out on them apparently because the resale of these are very high. But we'll get to that at the end of the video. So right away, this box is eye-catching as hell. On the top of the box here we have UNUS ANNUS. It says vinyl figure right there. We have a picture of Mark and Ethan right there. Youtooz Collectibles right there. And then we have an UNUS ANNUS clock right behind them. On the side of the sleeve here we have the whole swirly hypnosis thing. It continues on the back right there. We have the little Youtooz eyes right there. I like that. Look at that. We have one white Youtooz eye and one black Youtooz eye. It looks pretty cool. Then on the left side of the sleeve, we still have the same design. And let's get this sleeve off and let's check out the box. The moment of truth. Let's get this reveal on the way and check this guy out. Or check these guys out, should I say. So this is like the only duo pack I think that Youtooz has ever sold where it's more than one figure. Besides Carol Baskin, but they were technically connected, so I don't know if it would count as two separate figures, and I don't think anybody really bought that one. These figures are number 165 of the collection. We have the concept of the figures right there, UNUS ANNUS right there, vinyl figure right there, and we have both UNUS and ANNUS chilling inside the box. On the left side of the box here, we have some more pictures of the concepts for the figure right there. In the background, looks like kind of like a space theme right there. We have an hourglass right here. We have Youtooz Collectibles right there. It says Memento and Mori, which again means remember death in Latin. And then on the bottom here, it says 7 days, 11 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. I think that's how much time was left in UNUS ANNUS when this went live for sale. Also, if you guys didn't know about this drop, for some reason, I don't know how you wouldn't, but This is only 1 out of 2 for the UNUS ANNUS. So there's 2 figures in here, but this is only 1 out of the 2 like actual figures that they sold. So this is one of them, and then the other one is an hourglass. I have that one coming in the mail as well, so we'll be able to check that out. On the back of the box here, we have another picture of the Youtooz Collectibles logo right there. It looks like we have another clock in Roman numerals right there. On the bottom of the box here, we have 2 skulls. Looks like that's Ethan, that's Mark, I'd say, probably. You can see like the kind of the head around the skull. Looks really cool. This is actually a really cool design for a Youtooz box. In the middle here, we have 2 bones in the shape of an X. We have the Youtooz eyes right there, and of course, we have the description of the figure. And it says, "We live our lives taking every second for granted. But what would you do if you knew how much time you had left? UNUS ANNUS, 1 year." I think that this was a really cool creative project that they did. It was very unique. No one's ever really done this kind of thing before. One of the things about Markiplier that I really like about him is that he's always innovating. I mean, technically he's an engineer, so that's what he was taught to do, but he's always like thinking about new ideas and new ways to make cool content, like the Heist for Markiplier thing. He's a very good content creator. Then we have another little message right here, and it says, "I don't know what's going on, Mark." On the top of the box here, we have another picture of Mark and Crank's beautiful face. And let's open this thing up. Also behind them, we have the whole hypnosis thing. Looks really cool, looks epic, but let's open this box up. And the message on the inside says, "I'm not a masochist." And we have the UNUS ANNUS hourglasses right there as the inside box design. And that's what the other figure looks like. I'm super excited for that. But without further ado, let's get these guys out of the box. Alright, they stayed in the plastic this time. I've had all my Youtooz been like falling out of the plastic as soon as I open the box. And I gotta say, it doesn't do great for the reveal. And on the inside of the box here, as you can see, it is the UNUS ANNUS hourglasses with the skull inside. Looks really cool. And we have the figures, and these look dope. Let's get these out of the plastic and let's check them out. So this is kind of weird, I gotta be honest. Unboxing 2 figures at the same time, I've never done this before. I usually only do 1 figure. So the whole formation of the figures is supposed to be the 2 of them right there and the hourglass in the back. But the hourglass hasn't come in yet. As you can tell, they're wearing their signature UNUS ANNUS outfits, which is Mark's and Ethan's black tux. But let's focus on Mark first. So on the top of the figure here, we have Mark's flowing hair right there. We have another, I think we got, look at that. Now I got 2 Markiplier figures. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. We have his big Youtooz eyes right there. These figures, let me just say, look awesome. I don't really see any flaws with them at all. The quality on these are very good. Plus, these came a month ahead of time. We're talking about Youtooz here, and they came a month ahead of time. That is incredible to me. I don't know. I've probably like gotten a figure ahead of time before, but not a month ahead of time. This is crazy. This is awesome. I'm very impressed right now with Youtooz and how many Youtooz they're actually shipping out. It seems like they're catching up pretty well. We have Mark's mustache right there, which when these guys were first released, I didn't think it looked that good because I thought it looked a little too big, but it kind of fits him now that I see it in person. And of course we have his beard that goes all the way around the sides of his face. He is wearing his classic white tux with white shoes. So the only real color on this guy is his face, his hair, and his hands. And he's doing the whole UNUS ANNUS like professional businessman thing with his hands. This guy looks fantastic. And now let's move on to UNUS, or is that ANNUS? I don't know. I don't know which one's which. I'm sorry. But this is Ethan Crank Gameplays. I actually didn't pick up his solo Youtooz. I only picked up the Markiplier one. I kind of wish I did now, but I have this one. And Crank has his brown hair right here, very detailed, looks very good. Then we got his Youtooz eyes right there, and he's wearing his black tux with his hands kind of covered right there. These guys look crazy good together. Older Youtooz collectors know the struggle of fitting spooky souls in their collection because the box is so ginormous. But it looks like the UNUS ANNUS box is the same exact size, so they gotta go together. It looks good. Alright, without further ado, let's compare this guy to my other figures. So the first figure I gotta compare these guys to is obviously Markiplier's V1 figure. So now he has 2 figures, look at that. And so it is Ethan, but I didn't pick up Ethan's figure by accident. My bad. Sorry, guys. And as you can tell, the original Markiplier figure is a tad bit taller than the UNUS ANNUS Mark figure, and it's definitely taller than Ethan. But these guys look interesting next to each other. It's kind of weird looking at two versions of the same figure, you know? Next one we're going to be comparing them to is their buddy Jacksepticeye. And it looks like he's about the same size as both of the figures. Look at that. His hair matches Ethan, but his height matches Mark a little more. And the last one we're going to be comparing him to is Bob Ross, which towers over both of them. Look at that. But obviously, they look good together. Alright, now that we got that done with, let's check out the race sale of these guys, which is pretty interesting. These guys went for a lot of money. So, let's hop right into it. Remember, we have the Hourglass coming in pretty soon. So, I'm going to have that unboxing for you guys. Probably in the next 2 weeks, I think. I don't know. Mine hasn't shipped yet, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. But I'll have that for you guys the day it comes in. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe for more Youtooz unboxings, just like the UNUS ANNUS Hourglass one. That one's going to be incredible. So, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video.